Hey guys, happy Sunday. Oh, wait, Sunday? Yeah, it's Sunday. Sometimes I forget what day of the week it is because weekends are not always weekends to me. So, oh, hey, what's up? How's your day? How are you? Hi, what's up, guys? I think it's Sunday all around the world. So I think it's safe to say happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great day. For me, I slept in for the first time in like 2 weeks today, so I felt really great. But sometimes I feel a lot more exhausted after I have like more hours of sleep, and I don't know why. I think it's just how my body works, I guess. I'm okay. I'm finally catching one of your streams after seeing you on one of your videos. Thank you so much for coming. It's an honor. It's truly an honor. I think my streams are very spontaneous and random because my free time is very spontaneous and random, much to my dismay, which makes it hard for me to like set a schedule and make it a routine. But hopefully, I can find my pace and, one day it could be like a regular scheduled thing. Yeah, that's my goal, but I think it might take a long time before that actually happens. Okay. Mm, since it's Sunday, what should I talk about? Slowly getting used to it is the way to go. Yeah, I agree. But sometimes I wish it was a lot faster. But patience is key. I know that I have to be patient. I think I'm gonna catch a cold one of these days because I keep coughing and sneezing all the time. I don't know why. Howdy, everyone. Hi, what's up? How's your day? How are you? I keep saying the same thing again and again, but when I meet someone, I always say those words. So I think it's like a habit to me. And the same applies for the chat. My day as well. How's your day? Oh, thank you so much for asking. Um, my day was okay too. It was just I. Hello, Nue. Thank you for saying hello. Hi, what's up? Finally make it to a stream. It's an honor. It's an honor to finally see you in my chat as well. Oh, I should probably introduce myself, right? I keep forgetting. Hi, guys. My name is Nue. Welcome to my stream. I made the name Nue on such a whim that I forget that's the name that I chose to go by. I didn't think much about it. I just chose a name that I wanted. I chose a name because I wanted it to be like nice to pronounce. Like Nue, it gives like a nice round and soft pronunciation. So I thought it was nice. And I wanted it to be short because if it's too long, I think it might be hard to just say quickly. So, yeah. Hope everybody doing fine. I'm being busy. You're busy? I hate being busy. I hope it gets better for you. Hopefully the busy part of your day comes to an end soon. People should remember you from your YouTube name, so it's critical to make yours easy to remember. Yeah, I also I didn't think about it like that into the future, but I think New is an okay name. Don't you guys think so? I think it's okay. And it's also kind of connected to my real name. So I thought that was a good, I thought it was a pretty creative choice when I first made it. Hmm. Do you guys like going to the movies? Because I haven't gone to the movies in a very, very long time. I think, actually, no, it's not a very, very long time, but I think I barely go to the movies. The last time I went to the movies was, let me Google it. When did that movie come out? Me too. Oh, you don't go to the movies that often as well? Yeah, same. I think as a kid, I used to go to the theaters pretty religiously because there were always movies that I wanted to watch, and I would watch it with my friends or my family all the time. Like Marvel movies, I'd watch them like as soon as they came out. And but as I grew up, like I it's weird to say that I grew out of watching movies, but I guess that's what happened. Like I don't only go to the theaters. I go like once every 2 years, I feel like. Last time I watched a movie at the theaters was Fantastic Four, and I watched it with my brother because he really wanted to watch it, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's time for that, sibling quality time. Let's go watch it. He really loved it. I mean, I like the movie too, but I guess I'm not a cinema person. Usually, my friend forced me to go out to watch a pretty bad movie, but still funny. I think bad movies are still funny too because after watching a bad movie, you can talk about how bad it is with your friend. And that process is like the fun part. Spider-Man is coming. I know. I really want to watch it because I really like the Spider-Man series, like just all kinds of Spider-Man franchise cuz I mean, as a kid, I grew up watching the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, and then I really like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man too, and Tom Holland. I liked his Spider-Man too because I know I was a really big Marvel fan as a kid, so I loved it. But you guys might judge me for this, but I didn't watch the last Spider-Man movie. What was it called? The one where everybody came out. Oh, Far From Home. Was that it? No Way Home. No, it was No Way Home. Yeah, I watched Far From Home. Yeah, No Way Home. I didn't watch that. So I should catch up. New Spider-Man is looking peak. The Spider-Man movie never missed for no reason. That is so true. Even though everyone says, I hate the new Spider-Man movie, I wish it was like the old ones. All the Spider-Man movies are really good. I think the reason why I didn't watch No Way Home is because I hate it when movies end in a cliffhanger. It's because it stresses me out, and I'm always thinking, okay, I'm gonna finish watching this entire series, or I'm gonna start watching this movie when the trilogy ends, so I know that the ending is happy. I'm a very happy ending person, so I guess I kept pushing it back, delaying it, and I never got to watch it. I know I should watch it one day because I've been missing a really big part of the world if I didn't. My brother always lectures me that I should like catch up on all the Marvel stuff that I missed because I kind of lost interest in Marvel after Endgame because after Iron Man died, I was like, you know what? This is so sad. I don't think I can handle this anymore. And my brother is always talking about how he's kind of bitter. He's always like, I still can't believe you didn't watch like all the TV shows. And I know the TV shows are great. I hear so many things about it, but I don't know. It just feels like because I have so many things to watch now, I feel like it's a chore. I know it shouldn't feel this way, but yeah. It's pretty sad ending TBH. Yeah, the sad endings. Sad endings done right, they do make it really memorable and it's like etched to my brain. But there's always a part of me that wishes that everything turned out really happy and fine, even though it's super unrealistic. What kind of movie or TV show genres do you like? For me, like I said, I'm a very like happy ending person, so I think horror I definitely avoid it with my life because I think like having a scary plot is okay, but jump scares, like they scare me so bad. Like jump scare, I'm like the target audience for those jump scare movies. The feeling of everything is a drag is so real though. I agree. I think it's because like Marvel universe got so big and you have to watch so many things beforehand in order to catch up and understand the next one, you know? I guess it was kind of inevitable. It's not just Marvel, it's just like everything general in life. Once it gets to like a certain point, it's like becomes a drag. What TV shows do you usually watch? Mm, I think I usually watch like action or like comedy, or I rewatch the ones that I've already watched. I guess you could call it my like comfort show. Um, like Brooklyn Nine Nine. I kind of rewatch it like once in a while. I still haven't finished The Office, which is kind of a crime, I think. But it's just, I think I'm like at season like 7 or something, almost there. But I stopped at a certain point and then I just can't pick it up again. Yes, horror is not for me. I remember in my childhood, I was having nightmares of the same movie for 3 months. I never watched horror after that. 3 months? 3 months? That is crazy. I would, yeah, I wouldn't watch horror after that either. Honestly, Coraline kind of scared me too as a kid. Wasn't Coraline scary? Was it just me? Yeah. Anyone here watched Supernatural before? I heard of it, but I don't know if I can handle it. But it does sound interesting. And I think my friend watches it and she always talks about how good it is. So I think it's like her type of thing. I watched Dr. House. It was pretty funny. Yeah, the ones that make us think that it's funny are the best. Oh, it's not scary? It's long? I thought, isn't Supernatural kind of like an exorcism kind of thing? Oh, but it's long? Then I would have to have a lot of determination to get through it, I think. Oh, like 15 seasons? That makes sense. That is pretty long. But wow, if you love a TV show that has 15 seasons, I think that's really great because you can like rewatch multiple times. And there are so many episodes that you can talk about, remember, and cherish. That's great. Oh, like they fight angels and stuff? What? Okay, that was not what I was thinking of. Wow, but that sounds really fun. That's a really creative. Wait, let me Google this. It's a really like creative plot. You fight angels? Yo, hi, what's up? You watched it in 1.5 months? I can't tell. No, that's a lot. That's pretty fast, right? 15 seasons in 1.5 months? That's crazy. It takes me like 1.5 months to watch like one season of something. Wow. Wow. Supernatural is widely considered a highly entertaining cult classic. Wow. That's what Google told me. It has 327 episodes across 15 seasons. If it has 327 episodes, oh, if I watch one episode a day, then I can watch it in a year. You're a big binge watcher? I think I'm a binge watcher too, but the problem is I just don't do it often. But when I do watch something, I always binge watch it, which is also why I don't start watching sometimes because I think, oh, I can't binge watch this right now because I don't have enough time. I'll just like delay it for later. Or, oh, because this show hasn't ended or this movie series, like it has a sequel coming up, I'll just not watch it because I can't see till the end. I wish I had the time for binge watching big things. Yeah. You know, it's always like people suggest you to like this, you should watch this show. It's so good. And you don't watch it and you watch it like way later and you realize they were right and you feel like you missed out. I watch shows while working or even gaming. Wow, you're such a great multitasker. I could never. Like the only thing I can do while watching something is just eating. And that's because when I'm eating, I don't really have to think. I just like, just sit there and eat. and my eyes and my ears can focus on the show. I can't do things without listening or watching something at the same time. You're a born to be multitasker. Congratulations. A lot of people would want to have that trait. So I think that's good. I can't multitask, so I just binge watch shows if I want to really put my perspective on it. Yeah, same. Same. Sometimes like I would even rewatch YouTube videos because if I wasn't focusing, I just don't really remember anything from it. I I can't do like two things at the same time, especially if it's like watching something. My brain can't handle that amount of simulation. I agree. My brain either. My brain can't do that. Real. It is real. I can't. So even now as I'm streaming, I'm just staring at the chat because I don't want to miss out on reading any of you guys like talking. I feel like my brain is just rotted to that point where I can do multiple things. I mean, some people might call it that, but I think it's like your brain is trained to do multiple things, and that's good. That's I'm envious. I wish I had that power, talent, trait. Yeah. Do you have a favorite game? I don't know. Do I have a favorite game? What kind of games do you guys like? I think I like watching most and all games. Like even horror games, I'm okay with watching them. Maybe it's because it feels like far away from me. Like I'm just watching somebody else to go through that. Oh, you love grinding games? That's nice. I'm guessing that you also watch something while you game, right? Because you're a multitasker. My personal favorite game is called Warframe. I googled Warframe, but it's taking forever for the page to load because my Wi-Fi is so bad. Warframe is a fast-paced third-person action shooter game. I just watched two, though I like visual novel. Yeah. You're playing the game right now while typing here? Yo, you're definitely a multitasker. That's crazy. I could never. Hello. Hi. What's up? How's your day? Hope you're having a good day. Warframe is a game where it takes like a week to get a character. My patience could never. Well, Warframe, the characters, they all look kind of cool. I hope your day is doing good as well. Thank you. It is. Thanks to you guys. Absolutely. That's 100% correct. Wow. They released a new character recently. I guess it's gonna take like a week to get that new character as well. What kind of games do I like? I'll think about what games I like. I think I like. Does Mario Kart count? Please say yes. You have nearly. Wow, wait. 3,000 K hours and I still don't have all of the Warframes? You already have the new character? That's crazy. Yeah, thank you. Mario Kart is goated. Our entire family, we all love Mario Kart. I used to be the best, but now my brother is, which is sad. But which makes sense because I don't play it that often anymore, and he's on it 24/7. I don't think it's my fault that I lost the crown. Yeah, as a kid, I loved Mario Kart, and but I only loved Mario Kart. I didn't really like the Super Mario Bros. Series because I was kind of bad at it. Like I could never finish till the end on my own. I always had to have like a friend playing with me or like my brother playing with me, and like teamwork makes the dream work, am I right? And I also really liked Super Smash Bros. And what else did I like as a kid? Who did you main on Smash Bros? It kind of changed all the time, but I think I played Link the most. Link or Toon Link. But I also really like Lucario. I like Lucario because I just like Lucario, like from Pokemon. I like dogs and I like Pokemon, so I'm like, oh, obviously Lucario became like my favorite character. Oh, I'm not sure if you answered this in a video, but why did you start streaming? Oh, I think I did, but it's okay. I'll say it again. I don't really have a reason for why I started streaming, but I wanted to start because I wanted to practice talking out loud with other people. And I think that I don't regret starting streaming because even when I was talking all by myself, it made me feel a lot better. Like if I was having a bad day, just talking out loud to myself for like for like 20 minutes, it made me feel so much better about my day. You can't play competitive games. I'm always very bad at that kind of game. Me too. But that's why I don't like games where it's like first person shooter games like PUBG or what do you call that? Overwatch or Valorant. Like those games, I get so stressed because it's like somebody might kill me. Yeah. Super Smash Bros. I it is kind of competitive, but I only played it with my brother all the time. So, and we were always on the same team. We always played like the team ones. When I was a kid, I played Halo 2 with my brother and we'd try Banshee surfing for hours. Good times. Yeah. I missed those days where I'd played like hours and hours of just gaming with my like family. Those are the good old days. That's kind of why I started my channel just to talk about random stuff. Yeah, I think just like talking about even random stuff helps a lot for like people like me. I'm glad it's also working out for you as well. I think when I get excited, I talk like kind of fast. I should practice talking at a slower pace. Ever tried or want to try playing scary games? I have never tried, and I don't think I want to because I'm really scared of scary games. I'm only okay watching it, watching somebody else play it. Like, and even when I watch somebody else play it, I try not to like focus too much because if I focus too much, I like really get into it and I get really scared. It's working, but now I have so many people watching me sometimes. Oh, I guess if you have so many people watching you, it might like overwhelm you because you feel like a lot of people are watching you and you are like presenting something. I hated giving presentations as a kid, so I totally get that feeling. 100% should play Outlast Trials. It's an amazing horror game. Oh, why are you suggesting me a horror game? Outlast Trials? Well, let me Google it. But I think if I started like streaming a game, I think I would never watch the chat because I'm such a bad multitasker. I should practice multitasking. The Outlast Trials is a first person psychological survival horror game developed and published by Red Barrels. It supports both solo and up to 4-player cross platform co op. Set in the Cold War era, players take on the role of test subjects subjected to twisted mind control experiments by the Murkoff Corporation. This sounds very scary, but also very good. Like, I can tell the plot is like solid. It's very gory. Oh, I hate gory stuff. I don't think I can. I don't think I can last if it's super gory. It's very gory, but they're the only company that I see that actually uses the 18 plus to its full use. Oh, I can tell how this franchise can have a lot of like fans because I think it's definitely something that a lot of people really like and they did their job right. Just play the first Outlast. At last, it's already scary. Does it get does it is it like scarier as the series continues? Wow. It's fun with friends. You hear them scream from across the map. I'm gonna be that friend screaming from across the map if I play this game. Yep. You can also play chess or arm wrestling in the lobby, then just play the game. Oh, the first two the first two Outlast games are like solo, like story games. Oh, I like story games. Cause usually story games, the story is really good. So like that alone is like really good to play, if that makes sense. Oh, meanwhile, the trial one is multiplayer. Oh, that makes sense. I guess they started off like with a story game and then now they're trying out a multiplayer stuff. You like the Stroop test in the open space? Nah, it's not fun. It's not fun? I remember you walk in the dark with a camera or something. It's genuinely scary. And you want me to play that? And I already told you guys I get scared easily. Single player story games just feel like home. I agree. There's like single player story games, it really makes you focus on the story. Five Nights at Freddy's. I know it's like really famous, but Five Nights at Freddy's, I didn't even watch a gameplay of it because I don't know, like as a kid, I thought it was too scary, and now that I'm an adult, I just feel like I have to know a lot of things. Cause isn't the game's pretty old, right? And there's like, isn't there a lot of like content and lore to it? Imagine taking a picture in the dark just to look at the picture with someone right in front of you. In front of me? In front of me is crazy. Cause behind me, I can like expect, like predict it in a horror game, but in front of me is crazy. Oh, the lore is messy. Oh, but I like games with a lot of lore. So maybe I'll like just read through it one day. Or like watch a YouTube video summarizing it because I am interested. Because I know it's really famous and it's really good and a lot of people love it. And I'm sure that it's famous and I'm sure that a lot of people like love it for a reason, you know? I would always watch the game theory videos. Yeah, those videos are really interesting. And it makes me think like more about it and those videos they always point out something that I totally like over like didn't think a big deal about or like I didn't realize. They always like point out those details. The lore is weird now because some stuff isn't true anymore and it's just a mess. No, like genuinely messy. Well, I can't. Wow, now I'm like curious to how messy it is, but because some stuff isn't true anymore, I hate it when like franchises do that. Like, oh, it was just like a different universe, or they just have like another, like a canon, like they just have like a canon divergence, like those kind of things. They kind of confuse me. You went to watch the two Five Nights at Freddy's movies, and man, they were a fun experience. Hi, hello, what's up? How's your day? Oh, the ownership has been switched. Oh, that makes sense. The newer lore is really confusing. Wow. Think, oh, wow, they do have a lot of games. I just googled it and they have a lot of spin-off games as well. And oh, oh, you missed the old lore? Yeah, that's like me with Marvel. Sometimes I miss the old Marvel. I just pretend the new movies don't exist. They added more content, so like more story keeps coming. What? They added more content and more stories, so it kept messing up the timeline. I guess they added more content and more story because the franchise is so successful that they like wanted to put more stuff to it. And I guess that confuses what was already established. My day was good, but I was a person who said 54, make that 55. Yeah, I remember you. Thank you so much. It was an honor to have your subscription. Thank you. How I would explain the new lore is that the new game makes lore for the next game, so you kind of gotta wait just to get more lore that will be for another game. Oh, okay, I totally get what you're talking about, and I hate it when they do that. That's how Marvel movies ended up. Like when I watched like the Doctor Strange movie, the Multiverse of Madness, and you know how at the end it kind of like sets up for the next movie where he like goes off to that like that space place and he's like, okay, now I gotta fix the incursion or something like that. And after I watched till the end of the movie, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna watch any more of Doctor Strange movies if it's gonna continue to have this pattern. There are also books? Wow, I did not know that. They have books? Wow. Don't bring up the books. Wow, I guess the game. Wow, there is a lot of everything in this franchise. Oh, the movie and the games are not connected. Oh, are they just like completely different stories? Hello. Hi. What's up? How's your day? I think currently all the Marvel movies are setting up for a Doomsday one. Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. But uh, I guess if I want to watch Doomsday, I gotta catch up on like everything that I didn't watch or avoided for the past like 5 years. I'm not even kidding. WandaVision was like the first and last Marvel TV show that I watched. Oh, WandaVision and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That was it. Oh, like you think the movie is what Scott actually wanted the lore to be, like the correct timeline? Oh, I guess the movie is like has the creator's full intentions. hmm What are we talking about? Oh, how do I explain this? We're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, but I don't know a single thing about Five Nights at Freddy's besides that it's scary. Loki is a good TV show too. Yeah, my brother told me I should definitely watch Loki, and he said that you don't have to watch any of the other shows if you don't have to, but you have to watch Loki. And he's probably right. But it just feels like I need to have a lot of time and energy to watch it because I really want to focus on it, you know? That rabbit hole. Yeah. It's the rabbit hole of Five Nights at Freddy's. And yeah, I agree with your brother. Then I should definitely watch Loki one day. Okay. I really want to watch Doomsday, so I guess that means I should like actually plan out when I'm gonna watch all the stuff I missed. When does Doomsday come out? It's not like this year, right? Because if it's not this year, then maybe I can spend the rest of the year planning out Doomsday. It's scheduled to release globally December 18th, 2026. Okay, I don't have a lot of time. Gotta catch up starting like this month. Everyone's music taste, if I may ask. I listen to whatever, but I really like punk rock and Japanese house music. My music taste is so messy, I have nothing to explain about. Me too. My music taste is very, very messy. These days, I'm kind of into indie rock, but I listen to like pretty much everything. And sometimes I listen to music, even if it's a language that I don't understand, because I'm a very like melody focused person. I don't really pay attention to the lyrics. Phew! I can't believe my live stream just died out of the blue. That's like, I can't believe this happened to me. And I didn't think my laptop was that bad. Rip stream. Yeah, it was unintentional. You okay? I'm okay. But I don't think my laptop was okay for a while. And you know how I kept saying the Wi-Fi is really bad? So I found this one spot in my room where the Wi-Fi is kind of good. So I'm like sitting there, and because it's really far away from the charging port, I like drag the charger all the way here, and I have the laptop on the floor, and I'm also sitting on the floor, and that's how I'm doing the stream. But the Wi-Fi was not the problem this time. The problem was my crappy laptop. Once I have enough money, now I know where to spend it. First things, first things first, getting a new laptop. I'm not really like a shopping person. Like I don't really like go shopping regularly. Even just clothes. I just wear stuff I've had. I just buy the same thing again and again. And I just go back and forth between the same like 5 t-shirts. So saving up money for a laptop should not be that bad. Oh no. Oh no, indeed. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience, and I can't read the rest, buffering. You guys experiencing buffering because of me?